Welcome to part two of our holiday to Zimbabwe. It was, yeah, there's so much. There's still part three, four coming. So this day, like today, like it was like day three, I think. We went to Harare because we live kind of like in Rua area. So Rua, between Rua and Harare, it's supposed to be like 45 to an hour drive, but it took us nearly 2 hours. I think it was 2 hours or maybe more. I don't know. It was so hot. The traffic was so tight. It was like we were not moving. We didn't enjoy. I mean, I had to be strong for the boys, but I could see they had enough. Like seriously, it was too much. So we were heading to Highfield. Highfield is like the Soweto of Zimbabwe. That's where my mother-in-law grew up, and her mother used to live there, but she died sadly a year ago, so we haven't had chance to see her. So we're going to see where she lived, and Highfield is like is they call it a high density area, because that's where there's more population there, and like I said, it's like the Soweto of South Africa, of Zimbabwe. So when Zimbabwe was still ruled by the white man, um, they had the period of segregation. So most all black people used to live in places like Highfield and so on, and like places like the city, they were not allowed. Only black people allowed in the city were people with permits. So you had to have a permit to be here where I am now in the car. You have to have a permit, and like your permit had to state if you're a maid, if you're a cook, a driver. You had to have some sort of a job to do working for the yeah. So and but today they have their independence on the 18th of April. No, April 18th of April 1980. So they are now free, and I'm so happy for Zimbabwean people to finally have their land, finally have their freedom to move around, to move wherever they want to. So it's a good relief. Like they come from a very far, so that was really good to hear, but at the same time I was really sad. I just can't imagine the struggle that those people went through, but to know that today they have the freedom to move around, yeah, is a big relief. So after that we arrived in Highfield, and we went to the local barber, so the boys can have their hair cut, and my son also to fix his lock, and yeah, and before you know it, it was time to head back to Rua again in the heat.
These guys selling things in the middle of the road.
The next day we went to another road trip, and this time it was to visit the Chinoy cave. It was another ride. My sons, you can see on their faces, they're like, we have enough of these. I mean, I don't enjoy ride too long drive myself too much, especially with the heat. It's not fun. So we got there. Ryan was on Asante's back because see those baboons all around us. You can't really see them here, but they were all around us. So he was so scared to get down, but eventually he got um yeah, he was brave to start walking, because the baboon, they kind of like ran away. They went up trees and stuff. They were more scared of us than we were scared of them. After getting our ticket, it was time to descend to the cave. But as you can see, there was like baboons on top of the tree. I was so happy to see them. They're so cute. The boys didn't find them cute; they find them scary. And Asante was just jumping every little thing that was around. He was just so scared of it. Um, and we were descending, and right now it's still very bright. But then as we were going down, the cave was getting dark. Um, and the boys, they didn't really like that. They were scared. So at the end, like when we everyone, maybe half of the group were made it down to the cave. Can you see the blue light? The blue water. That's the water down there. It's so blue. So yeah, it was just so beautiful. I couldn't wait to get down. Ryan, just hold me. There's nothing here. Oh, give.
Is that real water cave?
Yeah, it's water.
Are we going to go in there?
No, we're not. It's so beautiful. So as when everybody went down, the brave girl decided to continue by herself with the rest of the group, and I had to be very careful how I was descending because it's kind of a stiff descent. And I just have to tell you, like, I experienced something very spiritual as I was descending, and I got there to the bottom of the cave, close to the water. You're not allowed to touch the water, but you can get close to it. Um, I just felt this very powerful, strong energy. And this, let me tell you, I didn't know anything about the history of the Chinoy cave. I didn't know that there used to be human sacrifice. I didn't know that there was some tribe that used to live there, and they were all killed by this guy who just threw them all in that water, and they never resurfaced. So there was so much energy that I received from going down there. And it was, at the same time, it was, I won't say scared because I wasn't scared. It was just overwhelming. And I started feeling weak. My legs started feeling weak, not because of the descent, but because of the power of the energy that was going there. And I was just saying, like, and I started to pray to the ancestors and telling them, saying, what I was saying, I was saying, thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for the welcome. Thank you for the peace and love you're showing me right now. And I asked them to guide us on our way back to our home, on our way back to the UK. And I was just really being very thankful for them to welcome us in their house, in their territory. I can imagine how many people visit the cave every day, and it can be overwhelming for them. So I was just being thankful and everything, and I took videos and photos, and I was just admiring the beauty of that nature, like the beautiful nature. It was just so nice, like so beautiful, so peaceful. And as assuming you could see like tiny fish swimming in there. It was just so beautiful. Yeah, I just can't explain. We eventually got out the cave because we arrived there quite late. So the cave, the park was gonna close, so we couldn't stay too long, and so we went out. And this part is like you can actually see the cave without descending. You can see it from the top, and you don't have all the best view, but like because you have trees covering everything downstairs, um, but you can see the water from here. um yeah.
This is beautiful.
So after visiting the blue cave, there's another cave right next to it, and it's called the black cave. This one, I was like, you know what, I think I've collected enough energy for one day, so I will leave you guys go there. So my mother-in-law and her husband and the other little cousins were going. Asante started going and then he was like, nope, he back off and came back and joined me and Ryan.
Grandma,
And we were just
I
sitting
got
on
your
top
stuff for you.
waiting for them and admiring the nature.
Look up
The
there.
baboons again,
Wait,
they
hold on,
ran
hold on,
away
hold on.
from us. They were all on top of
Okay,
trees
yeah.
and stuff.
What do
They
you want me to look
didn't
at?
come down.
What?
So we were just sitting there watching them from the stairs.
It's either a bat or leaves. Don't, Mum, you don't want to go down there.
No, I'm not. That's it. After that, it was time to go back. Um, I forgot to record our way back. It was already dark. We came back when it was already dark. So, and we were already so tired, and my phone battery was down as well. So yeah, but it was so amazing. I'll never forget it. I will go back again. My next visit to Zimbabwe, I'll definitely go back and revisit the cave and like not in so much rush and really take time to admire and see it properly. But yeah, if you like this, if you enjoyed this trip with us and the Chinoi Cave, is a place that if you visit Zimbabwe, I really advise you to go and visit. You will not regret it. It's so beautiful. So yeah. So if you like this video, I will please ask you to like and subscribe, share with your friends, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about our visit, our and the Chinook cave, and if you would like to visit Zimbabwe, and if you're Zimbabwe, have you ever visited the Chinook cave, the blue cave? Just tell me everything down in the comment below, and I will get back to you. All right, bye bye.